Camera ready.
Please click here to subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified of my new uploads.
Welcome to my review of the ID73 IP camera by Apeman. This is a Wi-Fi camera and we're going to look at some of these features. So we can first see this is a full HD 1080p camera with resolution 1920 by 1080, has 2A audio, works by Wi-Fi, and it has night vision. Here are some other features. It has 2A audio, like I said, it has a wide angle, control it by an app, it has motion detection, and 360 panorama, but I don't think it's 360 because it's actually 355.5. 100 degrees wide angle, that's up and down. And yeah, you can just see some more features of this. It's made in China, so let's open it up. Here we go, let's just have a look inside. First things first, you can find the purchase card there. So inside the box we have the actual camera in here, so let's just open this up here. And here it is. It's very plasticky, but seems quite sturdy. Here's the aerial. Here's the port for the LAN, and that's the power port. This is also where you mount it, and it also has a screw mount as well, if required. Just some rubber at the bottom for some grip. You can also find the manual here. And at the bottom of the box, we can find the adapter for the plug. Let's have a quick look at this. This is a 3-pin, because obviously this is the UK. And here we can find a plug. It looks very much like a Samsung charger, and that's where you plug in the cord. Here is the mount, Here's the mounting bracket with some screws, so you can screw it into the wall. And finally, we have the power cable here, which is just a normal micro USB cable. So, first things first, you simply plug in the cable into the slot. Once I can find the right way up, give me a second. This is quite difficult to plug in, but there we go. It's finally in, and now let's switch it on.
Camera ready.
You can find this product on Amazon for $29.99, or sometimes when it's on a lightning deal for even cheaper. Let's set up the device. Setting up the device is pretty easy, so simply press on add a device. You choose the mode, obviously, if you've connected via Ethernet to your router or wireless. Mine is connected via wireless, so I simply press on that. I confirm that it's flashing red, which it is, and once it's connected, I just wait for it to configure the device. You can hear it's making some noises there, and basically what it's doing is just setting up the device, connecting it to the internet, and just getting it ready for me to use. So let's just wait for it. Whilst it's doing that, let's give it a few more seconds, and actually what you will hear is that, so it's saying camera ready, which means it's ready to use and ready to record. So what you have to do now is simply name the camera whatever you want it to do. So I'll just name it CCTV, and now it's going to try and get a navigation picture, so try now. And what it's going to do is it's simply going to rotate around its axis and just take little snapshots, so you get a navigational image of where the camera is, and you can use this to rotate the camera. once it's done this, it will show you a panoramic view, and now the camera is basically ready for you to use. So all you have to do is on the screen, just rotate around the way you want the camera to go, and what this will do is it will turn the camera around. So as you can see here, I'm simply rotating it around the axes, and in turn this is just turning the camera. It's not very noisy at all when it turns, and it's quite a smooth motion. So you can also click on a certain snapshot if you know exactly where you want to look, and it will quickly move to that position. You can play some audio through the camera there. You simply push this to talk and it will play out the speaker. You can also hear what it's saying, so it has two-way audio. You can start recording and end recording. You can choose between formats, so you have standard definition, which doesn't look too good, and you have full HD. In the app you can also go full screen, and when you're full screen it looks very nice and you can clearly see everything here. Going back, you can also, so this is the sign here, so you have the 360, so you can reconfigure it if you move the camera. You have a free trial for the cloud, it can alert you for movement, you can share your camera with others, and you can just go through the settings. So that is if you have the status light on or off, that's a red flashing light. You can choose encryption, the language and time zone, information about the camera, and just general things like that. You're able to actually see your camera wherever you are in the world, as long as the camera is connected to CCTV and you are connected to the internet. I do have a few criticisms about it. For example, let me actually just show you using the camera itself. The power cable for this camera isn't very long. I believe it's just about 1 meter, and so this camera has to be really close to a power cord, which is a bit inconvenient actually to use. It is a bit flimsy whilst going around. It's not totally smooth motion, but it does rotate. Another criticism I have actually is it says 360 degrees on the box wide view, but in fact that is only 355, as it can't fully rotate on its axis, so there's always a blind spot. Up and down motion is very good, so we're just going to have a look at it looking up, and we can see pretty high up. And now we're just going to go down, and yeah, you can't really see too far down, but so for example if it's on a ledge you won't be able to see directly underneath the camera, but it's not too bad. So for the price you pay, which is I think it's about £29 on Amazon, this is really not bad value, so I definitely recommend this product. It's good as a baby monitor, it's good as a CCTV camera. The inclusion of two-way audio is a great feature. During night mode, you can clearly see the IR indicators here, as I've shown. When you switch off the lights, it does have a bit of delay before going into night mode, which is a slight downside. So as you can see, it's still not calibrated, and now we can see it's gone into night mode. And looking around, you can see quite a bit. You can clearly see the shadow of the IR infrared light that uses for night vision, and you can pretty much see it does quite well. It copes quite well with night vision. You can see pretty far. It's a black and white image. It does reflect off surfaces, so if something's close by it will reflect off, but you can basically see enough, and I am happy with the image quality of this in night vision as well. One negative point of this camera is if it's the middle of the night and you've maybe put it on a window to look outside, you will not see anything outside because the IR sensor will reflect off the glass. This camera can't be placed outdoors because it's only an indoor camera, so this can be quite inconvenient if you want it as a security camera, but it's fine to look inside your room. Overall, I think this is a great little camera. It works very well, it's very light, it is quite plasticky but it feels durable, it has a good range of motion within that, and it can go up and down, which is great. Little aerial here for the Wi-Fi. I think it's worth the money, especially if you're a kid or you just want a little homemade solution for a security camera. Obviously there are better cameras out there, but for the price you really can't go wrong. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video.